Yes, it is indeed correct that at the University of Namibia will be a games village during the African Union Sports Council Region 5 Youth Games. We also will be doing some renovation at the very few selected rooms which are within the university hostel at the main campus and Naftal campus. And those students that are within those rooms will then be asked just to be relocated to a different location within the university accommodation facilities if there are no spaces, then just near the university campuses where the university will take care of the expenses.
So can you just tell us what is the African Union Sports Council Region 5 Youth Games and how is UNAM involved as the Games Village?
Yes, the African Union Sports Council Region 5 Youth Games, it actually comes around each 2 years and it's hosted by Southern African countries. And Namibia is one of them. And each year it's allocated or it's being played in a country of the member countries, and it's being rotated also to the next country alphabetically. The country which was supposed to host it was Mozambique, but then they pulled out. And also each country is usually given 2 years to prepare. But because Namibia stepped in to support this pulling out of Mozambique, Namibia had only 6 months to prepare. So that's why Namibia is now taking on this game, which is actually a multi-sport code event that has about 12 sport codes. And how is UNAM involved beyond that is that we will make available our hostel facilities at the main campus and at the Naftal campus. That's how the university is involved.
So why has the university identified the need to temporarily relocate certain students from campus residents, and how many students are affected?
Yes, the reason why we are temporarily relocating the students from our hostel at the moment is that there are rooms that have been identified. Among these two campuses, we have 1,525 rooms that we have available and are making available to the organizer of the Region 5 Youth Games. And within those 1,525 rooms, 38 of those rooms need some severe renovation. And those students who are occupying those rooms are then asked to relocate to an identified within the UNAM accommodation facilities or system. And if there are none, then something outside, external to UNAM's accommodation system, but then all the expenses and costs around that is going to be carried by the university. The number of students who are affected are 38 out of 1,525 students.
So, Namesho, can you just tell us what steps is the university taking to ensure that all affected students have safe, comfortable and uninterrupted accommodation and support during this period?
What at the moment is we are assessing the examination timetable, because now with the university's in examination season, and these 38 students are likely to be writing, and they are either within the old curriculum or in the new curriculum. So we are all looking at that, at all those details. We are also looking at when they are starting the exams and when they are ending the exams to make sure that the transition is as smooth as possible. When it comes to safety, to where they are, if they are within the university accommodation system, they remain under the armpits of the university safety measures. If they are outside the university accommodation system, the university also is making plans to make sure that we extend the security aspect and safety measures at those venues if there are none that exist already at those accommodation facilities. The support that goes beyond that is to make sure that if they are outside the university accommodation system, they will then be supported with transport, they will be supported with Wi-Fi connection, as well as meals where it's applicable, and then as well as to make sure that when they do come for or to be shuttled to and from, either for their studies or for their examination time during this time of interruption.
So looking ahead, what measures are in place to keep students, staff and parents informed and involved throughout the preparation, and how is the university addressing misinformation?
Yes, the university has then begun to inform the students on a formal basis, because the matter has just been officially confirmed now since last week Friday that yes, indeed UNAM will be the games village. So since Friday, there have been conversations happening between university management, the director of student affairs, as well as the student leadership, which is a student representative council, on these two campuses. So that is what is happening since the last 48 hours. And also what we are trying to do is that there have been some under-information or misinformation around this aspect, which one of them being to say all UNAM students are going out of the hostels immediately or so-called effective on the 11th of June, which is not the case at all. And I think us sharing information on platforms like this on National FM is one of the ways we are addressing the misinformation around this matter nationally.
And finally, what long-term benefits can students and the university community expect from the renovations and hosting of an international sports event on this scale?
Well, this is a good question in the sense that when you look at global countries, or when you look at other cities globally, when they host events such as the Olympic Games and whatnot at that level, it gets to have a boost in terms of repair, in terms of injection, in terms of just an upgrade. And for the students, our facilities which will then also enjoy that upgrade from the organizing committee, which is going to be made for the fit for purpose for the Region 5 Youth Games. Then thereafter, these facilities will be available to the students. Likewise, for the rooms that are going to benefit from a heavy renovation, the same students that go out of those rooms are the same students who go back in those rooms come second semester. And they will be having a very brand new revamped rooms compared to anybody else in our hostel facility.